Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband.
Wife.
Are you ready to do a Q&A?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
But you're not sure.
I mean, who can be sure of anything?
Who should I ask?
Who should I ask?
Well, I'm asking you.
Who am I?
Clearly, somebody that knows nothing. For fuck's sake.
Sorry.
So we're doing a Q&A. Are you ready?
Yeah, I was asking a lot of Q's.
Oh my god. Okay, so we are doing a Q&A over, do you remember the chapters?
19 and 20?
Of what?
Of Leviticus. Leviticus.
Why did you glare at me like
I didn't glare at you.
You totally glared at me.
No, whatever.
You glared at me.
No.
You are correct. It is Leviticus chapters 19 and 20, about which we have the questions, specifically verses 27 and 28.
Awesome. Let's go do this.
Let's go do this.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap.
Oh.
But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. All right. So Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27.
Hold on.
What?
I did some research of my own.
What? Can I even read what the verse is?
Because my verse comes before yours. I don't remember what exact verse it is, but it's earlier than yours.
Fuck?
I'm covering this now.
Oh my God.
Do you remember in Leviticus 19 when I asked you why they left the corn on the edges of the field and the grapes in the field that are on the ground?
Then it went on to specifically say it was for the homeless and the poor.
Right. No, I know we got to that point, but the part that I didn't realize, that I didn't really make a connection with at the time, is that this is a form of socialism. Socialism, yeah.
It was one of the
socialism
earliest
in the Bible.
It was one of the earliest social programs.
Those Bible people were taking care of the poor. Yeah. I was like, that's pretty damn cool.
Moreover, they left it on the outside because it allowed the poor to not feel embarrassed about having to ask for help.
Right.
And they could just get it along the edges without having to ask, but they still had to work for their... are you watching me fidget with my hand?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, but they still had to work for whatever they got.
Got it. Yeah, I was like, that's like the original food stamps.
I mean, basically.
So I had read that about that, and I was like, I thought that was really cool, and I just had to share it real quick. So, and I interrupted you on purpose because I wanted to throw you off and make you, mad at me.
Why do you enjoy me being... Why do you want on purpose to be the butt of my anger?
Because that's part of the fun of this back and forth. If there's not a genuine back and forth, we sound contrived and bullshitty.
You can be unscripted without being an asshole.
No.
No? Are you serious? Are you even serious right now?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, I'm trying to quit smoking today, so, just leave me alone.
All right. Day one. We'll let them know on Thursday how it's going.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, yeah, leave some of your cornfields.
And grapes. Don't pick up the grapes on the ground.
Yeah. Leave some for the poor.
Yeah.
Okay. So, may I continue?
Yeah, please.
All right. So Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27 reads, "Do not trim off the hair on your temples or trim your beards." And we had questions about that, but why though?
Right.
And because the people who lived in that land before them, the pagans, the Canaanites, the Gentiles,
yeah,
all those bad boys,
the ones that were doing all the sinful shit.
Yeah, not only were they incestuous and donating their children to false idols,
donating their children,
murdering them.
That's a really nice way of saying slaughtering them,
sacrificing them. Yeah. Not only were they doing all this stuff, they would cut off their hair and consecrate it to these demons. And
what does consecrating your hair do? What does that even entail?
Basically the same way that you do with your child. You're like, here, I'm sacrificing my hair that I just cut off. I'm sacrificing my child.
Have you ever burnt hair?
Yeah, actually.
It's a fucking horrible smell.
No, it's the worst smell. I have a story about that. So, you know how, often I don't pay attention to my surroundings or what's happening to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, me and this friend of mine were at a restaurant, and we were leaning close into the middle of the table to yak at each other because it was really quiet. And so we were trying to be quiet and contain ourselves. And I'm a giggle box and a chatterbox. So anyway, at some point we were like, what the fuck is that smell? And the smell was my goddamn hair burning in the fucking candle. Because while we were whispering and making fun of the silence, my hair was just draped in the candle. So, yes, I do know what that smell is.
That's funny.
It's disgusting.
It is. It's awful.
So, yeah, they would chop off their hair and be like, here, demon.
But was it just specifically temple hair?
No, it was also their beard hairs and all that kind of stuff.
But it was specific types of hair. It was temple hair and beard hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
the hair on
I didn't understand
their head.
I guess it would be neat to maybe look into like these pagan shit things, then find out what the significance of temple hair and beard hair was.
It was just another way that you were giving something that was important to you, giving your blood, giving your hair, giving your babies born of incest, all that stuff.
Right.
And so that's why today, the Jewish people will still you'll see them with their long hair, their long beards, and, those curly things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of mentioned that last time, and I wondered.
Like, often, like, if you see a Hasidic Jew, you'll see, like, that type of look there.
Yeah. And that's what that's about. Like, don't cut it. And so they don't.
Got it.
So they are following the Bible to the letter. The Torah for them.
Right.
But still. So, they also, not only did they do that to worship devils, they also did it in mourning. Like, not the morning, like, the next day, but, like...
Right, mourning the loss of something.
Yeah, like, lamenting the death of a loved one.
Right.
And they would, like, do it as part of their worship to their God thing about their dead person. Like, let me talk to the soul of this dead person, and, I'll give you my hair and shit. So... It wasn't even like to say, you are mighty, have my hair. Like, it wasn't to praise that God.
They just wanted to talk to their dead relative.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And they thought that the hair would help them do that.
Right.
Toward that end, Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28 reads, do not cut your bodies for the dead, and do not mark your skin with tattoos.
Right.
So, and we had questions about that, and that's very related. It's the exact same thing. As far as like cutting the dead, you're probably like, who did that and why? What the fuck?
Yeah.
They did that the same reason that they would cut off their hair. They would go up to the dead body and they would cut into it, thinking that the quote unquote lifeblood that came out of the dead body would go to these demons or devils, that they could then say, please may I talk to my dead relative.
So it's all about talking to dead people.
Yeah, because they believe in ghosts, and that's why.
That also leads into like why you don't want mediums and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, they were like, don't talk to the dead, don't talk to fortune tellers and tarot and hand readers, palm readers.
Yeah,
all that stuff. They were like, don't do occult bullshit because it's dealing with demons and witches and devils.
Right.
And I am the Lord your God. So stop fucking...
He said that quite enough.
Yeah, he did. And he meant it, though. And he was saying, don't fuck with this shit. It's the occult, and it's not okay.
Yeah.
It's not true. He wasn't saying it's not true.
That's the funny thing to me, is that he never, it never gets... Nothing in there says that I am correct. It just always says, don't do this thing.
Yeah.
And don't worship those other gods, and don't do these other things.
So it leads you to believe that they actually believed in these other gods and devils and stuff in addition to Yahweh.
Right.
Like, they believed all of these things, and they were like, you got a good God over there, but ours is best, and he's the only one.
Well, but you know what the Bible has over these other things is more fear. Fear of
rotting forever,
and
not just retribution in life, retribution in the afterlife.
Right, but both, because he would come after living people and dead people. Mm-hmm. So, he's really a fucking asshole.
Yeah, burn the wrong wood at a fire and you are dead.
Right.
He will smite the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
And so, if you had a tattoo, basically what that meant was that you had, you were a slave to a particular deity. So that's why even Christians today, many hardcore ones will say, my temple is my temple is my body. My body is my temple.
Right.
So no tattoos, because those tattoos clearly mean that I belong to another deity.
Obviously.
Yeah. One of the neat things that it said was anything that relates you to pagan culture, obviously you should turn away from and not do. But the problem with that is the changing ideas of what is considered bad. For example, the length of men's hair. Back then it would have been long, right? But now, hypothetically, we like our men to have short hair, you
Right,
know.
right.
Although really now,
Military cut. Right?
yeah, the white guy military cut,
Sure.
yeah. But really now today, pretty much anything goes. You
Right.
can have it long or short,
Or purple, or
right?
whatever.
And another example was, remember, for a long time, it was considered inappropriate if men wore earrings, and now you see guys wearing earrings, makeup, dresses, and people can dress however they want, boys and girls, and everything in between can dress fluidly.
Well, I don't think you see Christian society doing that. I think
No.
that is the liberals peeling
Sure.
back the layers of I'm losing words here, but of Christianity, essentially.
Sure. But what's happening is that is pushing the Overton window by some of us saying it's okay to be that way. In the coming years, in the future, it will be so acceptable that it'll be like, when me and you were kids in the 80s, and to be gay, like, that was a weird or bad thing because society did not really,
Right.
accept
and
that.
it still is in pockets, but
overall, overwhelmingly, polls show that most of America is on board with, love is love, and gays have the right to be married and just fucking live your life.
yeah, we've definitely made some great strides there.
Right. So that's what I'm getting at here, though, is that what's considered quote unquote pagan changes over time, as it has just even in our lifetime.
Well, I mean, I think we've talked about this too, and that's that, Christians often take things from the Bible at their convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Like they pick and choose
Sure.
what they're going to say, what they're going to believe from the Old Testament and the New Testament, and they cater it to their own beliefs.
Well, sure. I mean, my parents get haircuts all the time, but they're hardcore Christians who believe it, the Bible, every word of it is, correct.
Right, and they wear multi-threaded clothes.
They do. I can tell you that they don't eat blood, and they did not sacrifice their children to any gods.
At least no children that you know about.
Right. But I can also tell you that if they had a farm,
Mm-hmm.
they would not leave food for the poor. They would say the poor need to work, and it's too bad that they should have not been born poor.
Yeah, like I said, they pick and choose.
Right. But at the same time, they will go out and yell about gays and abortion rights, or
Right.
abortion. I keep saying abortion rights, but what I mean is that they are anti-abortion.
Correct.
So,
Right.
Anyway, that's what all this had to do with.
Okay.
So,
Well, that was enlightening at some level. So
kind of
hopefully
interesting.
that helps some people out there.
well, at the very least, I thought it was an interesting discussion. So,
Yeah, definitely.
if you enjoyed it, that's awesome. And if not, well, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, me too.
So,
We'll see you guys on Thursday.
yeah, Thursday.
All right.
That will be Leviticus 21 and 22? Question mark?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband,
Yeah, wife.
it's the end, so we should say all the things.
We definitely should say all the things.
What things should we say?
So we want people to get a hold of us, and there's ways that they can do that.
So one of those ways I know is email. What's that email address?
sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com.
And they should do that by 5 Eastern on Sundays if they want their question to be included in our new Tuesday Q&A episodes every week.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of our fans, for sure.
Yeah.
They
me
can
too.
also get a hold of us on social media. And we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Probably the easiest way would be through Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts still.
Yes, still.
Still.
I guess.
Or dum dum or doo doo.
Yeah, wherever you want to go with that, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have all those things and they should go there.
Yeah, they should.
Okay. And then also,
Oh,
what else should they do?
They should, review us on Apple Podcasts, because that really, really helps us out. And, if you are on any other podcasting app, just hit a heart or a like thing or something.
A thumbs up. would
Thumbs
be
up,
nice.
whatever the hell it is, just do it, okay?
Just do it.
All right. I think that's all we got.
Oh, you know what? I have one more thing.
Oh, she's got one more thing.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening and choosing us to spend your time with. We really appreciate you all, and you are definitely top shelf.
Yeah, honestly, it makes us smile just about every day.
Yep.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.